Welcome, guys.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. Opts for safety. Mbappe.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Now it's Haaland. It's a smartly directed ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vardiol. The most accurate pass. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive... Saka! That's a half-decent try.
Saka just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Szoboszlai, he's in plenty of space here. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Decent enough try. Goes for a shot! Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Over to the left. That's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Szoboszlai clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. And the finish!
That's alert and sharp.
Good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard! Haaland is flagged offside. Always onto this. He has found the way. Shot! Surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard with the delivery. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot. João Neves tries to play it through. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Bale. Gabriel cuts out the pass.
Borussia Dortmund really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Saka gets into some space. Mbappe knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Hazard has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's an errant pass. Messi. Saka gets across to intercept that. And here's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Played into the box. Serginho going vertical. It's a lovely neat pass. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. That's a good ball out wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Szoboszlai.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. João Neves. Mbappe. Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That is a little undercooked. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Szoboszlai. Messi. Foot in. De Bruyne. Rodri goes steaming forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Rodri gets a foot in here. Great vision. Hazard. And he shoots! Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Serginho. João Neves. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. Pedri with the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Big chance!
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No luck with that dink over the top. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Owen! Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can all...
Owen! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Kane.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Saka. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Referee's given a throw. He won't be happy with that one. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was simply a very...
football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. There's the whistle. Played into space, and he's in on goal. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. He's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Park Ji-sung, and he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Azar, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Salah. Conte. Now it's Beckham. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kimmich gets into a good position. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Danger averted for now. Serginho tries to play it through, and this is Messi. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. That's a lovely pass. And he's heaved it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Beckham. Now he's had it taken off him. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour played now. Great vision. Park Ji-sung in acres of space. Shot, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Salah. That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? And he's following up! And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kimmich.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That'll be a throw-in. João Neves. Delivered with swing. Kante gets across to intercept that. For Szoboszlai. That's a good ball out wide. It's Park Ji-sung. Now who's going to be first to this? Back when it goes. It's Asa! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nicked it back promptly. Salah. Back into the middle. Nicely spread. Now this could be a chance. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back...
Beckham! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich plays it short. He slings terrific header. Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. That pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Bale. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and that's really well manoeuvred. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's picked his way through. Played in by Park Ji-sung.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Park Ji-sung. He's found a way past.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Kimmich goes short. Oh, nice touch. Stood up well to him there. Ball's gone out of play. Drives it in. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Beckham. Well, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Bale. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ederson claims comfortably. Kimmich. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's lofted through here. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's Bale! No, not quite.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
João Neves looking for the run. Cannavaro with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the right-hand side. And this is Batistuta. That has not gone well. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aims beyond the defence. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Salah. He has a look up. And a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bale. Knocks it into space. Look at the space. Hazard! Sticks it away! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
3 minutos de descuento.
In with the challenge. Hazard. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma gets rid without sophistication. Messi. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's down to business here. Messi, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Palmer. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Shot could be on. Hazard. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been slipped through. Pedri picks it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the right. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Akanji. Still goalless at the moment. Szoboszlai. Bale receives it in a good position here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Szoboszlai. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold, he's on it, can he get away? Palmer. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. And the through ball. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard with the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Crossed in once more. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckham tries to play it through. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Here comes another cross. Bale, not the most accurate pass. No, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bale. Oh, terrible. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Alexander, bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gabriel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland! Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for options for movement. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, can they get him away? Vardiol wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hazard, and this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And he lines up a cross. Has a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then
24
taking this chance to
será
turn to their
sustituido
benches.
por el dorsal 13, Park Ji-sun. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. That's an excellent interception. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Bale. Knocks it into space. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gravenberch. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position, but he rises! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Threads one in. Fernando Torres, and the flag has stayed down.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. And that's that. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance. what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So that's got things underway. That's a little off target. He's picked his way through. Van Nistelrooy, there's the shot! Out to the right. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attack.
Chance for a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice bit of trickery. Serginho's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Nakata. Can he get it through? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Van Nistelrooy, and the shot! Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that was never going to make it. The less said about that pass, the better. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hazard takes a look up. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nakata. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Just too much on that. Nakata. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Back into the middle. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Tries to pass it through. He could be in here. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now, this could be a chance. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's been played through. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Azar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Hazard. Serginho has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cannavaro. Here's Nagatomo. The final seconds now. Rudiger kept it. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Barcelona get the second half started.
El dorsal 15.
Looking to play him in. Hazard. He is through here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bale. That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nagatomo. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. That's a throw. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro cuts it out. It's come to nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nakata. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi.
Such good technique.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Delivered with swing. Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hazard delivers the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Hazard. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And Van Nistelrooy! Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has not gone well. Now it's Hazard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Torres! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Fernando Torres. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 8, Hazard. Serán sustituidos.
Drives it in.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 13.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Referee's given a throw. Delivery from Mbappe. And the keeper has it. That has been cut short. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Guardiola. Nicely spread. Probing pass. Lewandowski providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's a sharp little ball here. And he welcomes it in. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Neymar. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now he's got space here. Let's Park and Park Ji-sung! He's got away with one there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And it's made its way to him. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intention. Goes for the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Bale. Bale, who's looking wide, changes him with that pass. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Still goalless. Well played right into just the goalkeeper. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 11, Gareth Bale.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Neves just eases him off the ball. Good ball, good take. Camavinga. Yamal. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Now it's Bale. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. Neymar. And that has put paid to that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
He's got full! João Neves, nicely aimed pass. And it's Ruben Neves. It's Camavinga! Oh, that is very close.
Camavinga brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And here's Park Ji-sung. Ruben Neves. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lobbed in behind. Spread out to the left. Now it's Bale. Saka. Camavinga. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Knocks it out wide. Yamal! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. And he lines up a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Bale. He's found a way through. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Chance for a shot! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Lewandowski really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's been played through. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is very well defended. Arsenal have a free kick. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Park Ji-sung. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gravenberg powering forward here. Oh, super find. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's heaved it away. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Park Ji-sung. Yamal. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That's a good run down the left. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 19.
Arsenal
Choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Camavinga, and it's Neymar, and it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar's cross. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Arsenal making another change here.
Number 10, Neymar. Number 17, Bale. Coming on the field, number
Guardiola.
24, Hazard.
More and more
Number
pressure on the
20,
ball here.
Ukraine.
Threads one in. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. João Palhinha. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what a ball! He's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Pings it across. Not the most accurate pass.
Added minute has been indicated.
Ruben Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ruben Neves tries to play it through.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ruben Neves. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And we're underway. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Lewandowski. Chance, surely! Doué! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Park Ji-sung, he's picked his way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The man
and the shots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona are 3 down and sinking. That is good alertness. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Time and again, they are repelled. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri. João Neves. Doué. Just eases him off the ball. Gravenberg, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out to the right. That's a sharp pass. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Serves up across. Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Lovely bit of skill. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the left it goes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Park Ji-sung produces a cross. Vitinha and Hakimi. That's the throw.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Can he get on the end of... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 38. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcelona decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Park Ji-sung. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's been cut out, well played.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Pedri. João Neves. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. And it's Lewandowski. Takes a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mbappe, here's a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Hakimi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to...
Bale! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandoned their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross. Vitinha. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, they can break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's worked it through. Soboslai played into the middle. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Threads one in. Pedri.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Hakimi. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. In towards the backs. Camavinga! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's played through for him. Decent chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha. Rodrigo. Here's Vitinha. Looking for the run. And this is Bale. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in space and looking for options. Barcelona have their second corner now. Soboslai with the short one.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Vardiol. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, we're on the way. And here's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role.
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Gabriel. Araujo. And it's Rice. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Serginho. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard has it in a wide position. Gabriel clears it away. Rooney. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. And Rooney. Ball's out once more. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness. Camavinga aims beyond the defence. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that... Bill! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Into the channel. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Neves. Just about within shooting range. Oh, bang on target. Mbappe wins the duel this time. It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rice shifted it to the flank. Rooney. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Dundee are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot could decent chance! Tries to pass it through, and he's straight offside. Gabriel. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Timber. Gravenberg. Rooney tries to play it through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. Bale. Change of plan here, perhaps. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Gravenberg. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Lovely, now then. Incoming Dylan. He rises! Azar. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Real chance here. He's had a shot! James. That's a lovely, neat pass. Camavinga has created one goal already. He is through here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. James. Gravenberg. Now Timber. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Timber. Well, that looks a decent ball. In by James. Rooney! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
Might want to be careful there.
Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Now that is a heft. Bale! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. And it's James. Rooney proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Dundee clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga gets into some space. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga gets into a good position. Throw it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Ups for safety. Rice. That has been cut short. Rice. And it's Rooney. In with the challenge. And he plays one through. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This their second corner of the game. Only partially clear. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Araujo. Oh, easy pickings there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Knocks it into space. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 11.
It's going to be another
el
throw.
dorsal 10, Messi. Serán sustituidos por
It's a poor
el
throw
dorsal
that, picked
13,
off with relative ease.
el dorsal
Gravenberg.
15, el
Oh,
dorsal
what has
14,
happened here?
Ribery. Habrá
5 minutes
5
to add.
minutos de descuento.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Good ball over the top. Gabriel. Dundee clearly now in lead preservation mode. Great vision. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He gets big! And yes, it's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, we're on the way. Well-timed, excellent interception.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Looking to play him in. Bale gets into a good position. And he's in on goal. And he's managed to get real chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. And they've got rid. Bale. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Guardiola getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Bale chasing after it. Rudiger. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Could have a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So off we go then. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And this is Lewandowski. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Barcola, he's through here. He's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Collar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of the pass, Peter, did he?
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that raw pace is something that always frightens defenders, and Barcola here has it in droves. He's a willing runner too, which makes him so effective against teams that like to play that high defensive line. So good luck catching him once he gets in behind.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Or is he?
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
That's a throw. It's Park Ji-soo. Messi. Lewandowski. Camavinga. That has not gone well. Pass is just off target. Looking for the run. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
He's gone for the shots. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri, foot in. Driving on and making good progress. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Barcola. Park Ji-sung. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Traunez. That is a little undercooked. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Park Ji-sung. Rodri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Collier. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. Park Ji-sung makes the interception. That has been slung wide. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's in a great position here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quality ball. Can he get onto this? Rodri cut it out. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that has been clubbed away. Camavinga crosses it in. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Baresi. Park Ji-sung. Good play on the left-hand side here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get it through? Ribéry. Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Ribéry. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Barcola. Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! He's there, all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
It was. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcola gets into some space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, Red, nice interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Knocks it into space. Lewandowski.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona could counter here. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass isn't the best. Almost an hour gone. Gets a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Park Ji-sung wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Raul, Serginho cuts it out. And Messi! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now that's been intercepted. Barcola proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Barcola. Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. He's picked his way through. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Into the last quarter of an hour. He has a look up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, terrible mistake. Van Dijk. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He can run onto that. It's a pretty loose pass. Gravenberg. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. He's picked it up out wide.
Great feet, that.
He is through here. And he's opted for the long pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Camavinga going full tilt down the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pass someone off target. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Pete.
And Messi! That's a half-decent try. And we have our very first corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. Messi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Soboslai goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it out. He's got tall!
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fab.
Shapes the shoot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Maybe real chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Paris Saint-Germain have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now there's a fine ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nicely weighted ball. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, terrible, decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Plenty to Foden! Hazard. Looking for the run. Great vision. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. And a chance! Camavinga. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Well, he's played it in low. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Cucurella. Half an hour played now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Camavinga, lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola calmly anticipates. Ruben Neves, and he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Picks out brilliantly. He's free. There's the shot! And another try! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely spread. That is good alertness. Taken back almost at once. Good ball, good take. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. That ball looks a good one. He's got away, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Ruben Neves. Now, can they get him away? Now, what about a counter-attack? That is not the well. Looking to play him in. It's a nicely shaped ball. Now Mbappe takes a shot! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise.
And it's half-time here. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? That's a simple one for the keeper. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, no joy this time. Cucurella. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Hang chance! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Ruben Neves certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's there to retrieve it. Oh, cracking ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a ball, Peter. It just goes to show sometimes one incisive pass is all it takes.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard...
Terrific header! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.